Hello guys and welcome to SteveKnows. Today I'm going to touch on some recent leaks and announcements around the version 41 update, which will finally have the features that we have been waiting for, including some great games coming to the platform and some updates. There is a $100 Oculus Store giveaway going on down below in the description, so please enter that if you're interested, and there's also a Quest 2 giveaway coming soon as well, so please comment down below. And if you watched my last video, I did post the winner of that giveaway on the community page, so guys, please subscribe. And enough chin wagging, let's get started. So the first thing, let's talk about some cheeky data mining features that sadly it's Bradley posted that were Samulia's findings around the version 41 update. And it has some features that are going to make me very, very happy. And you as an audience as well, it should make you very happy because it's going to make your virtual reality viewing pleasure so much better. So there are a couple of features I'm going to mention. This doesn't mean this is everything in the update. So Meta will be dropping some advanced capturing tools for YouTubers and streamers such as myself, which includes things such as video stabilization to remove all those micro stutters you may experience and smooth out fast head movements. So when you're capturing gameplay or demos, it's not going to make you feel sick or unwatchable now. This has always been an issue and can make or break the viewing experience for you guys, and I've had to practice like really good neck movements, so I've basically become a gimbal where I wear a headset and have to be really stiff and smooth to capture some things. This includes an option for the aspect ratio to change for the capture as well, so depending on your style or the platform you want to capture for, you can record in portrait, which would be good for TikTok or mobile phone viewings. You can have square, which is a 1:1, which is the current capture ratio that we have right now, and 16:9, which could be a television, a computer monitor, or your phone turned sideways. You can also choose what eye you want the output to be, because at the moment I think it's the left eye, which makes it really hard for first-person shooters. When you hold the gun up and you look down the sight, because I'm looking through my right eye, you guys when you're watching, you don't see what I see. There's also a bitrate option as well, so it will improve the video quality. These options you can mess around with currently, well some of them, the stabilization I have to deal with post after I've captured a video, but some of the other features you can do right now using ADB commands, so you can improve the aspect ratio, change the bitrate, but this can affect your headset performance, so some games that need every bit of resources available on the Quest may not work with these adjusted capture tools. There was even mention of something called controller emulation, which I'm not 100% sure on, but it seems like this could be another input, so you would use things like hand tracking, and you can use gestures, which could be used and translated to a button press on your controller. So let's say moving forward on the analog stick could be you doing walking fingers on your hand. You can be like, and you move forward. And another thing that's expected, because the Zuck had posted this one in the version 41 update, and I'll let you in on a little secret. This was going to be in a more recent update, but it kept on being pushed back. This is something that we've wanted. We thought we were going to get it sooner. And this one is the ability to invite friends into our play space. We were able to do this using some hackery, but the features were not in place to make this actually usable at that point. But the Zuck recently posted a video on his Facebook page of him as his avatar in the Quest home, and had Alex Honnold in his home environment in the same space as him, while they were in different world locations, different home environments, and they were able to watch and experience a 360 video in that room. So both of them were there together watching Alex climb a cliff top in a 360 video, so they could look around, look down and see the depth, which I thought was a pretty fantastic feature. I didn't expect the ability to watch 360 videos here with friends. So now you can invite friends into your play space, hang out, watch videos, jump into applications together, and in the future they said you'll be able to customize your home as well. And I would like a Stranger Things basement where we could meet up and get the gang together and hang out, and then perhaps play some AR demo together. That would be pretty cool as well. At the moment, it doesn't have smooth locomotion. In the video, you'll see they're just static. And in the old update, when we used the hackery to experience this feature, it had nodes, so you could teleport to locked points in the room, but no smooth locomotion as of yet. A quick note on something that is pretty sad. A report has just popped up saying Meta, they'd been going through some cost-cutting protocols, and one of the projects that were getting cut was the expected 2024 release of their AR glasses. This was announced at Connect. I think it was called Project Nazare. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but it was a pair of fully augmented reality glasses. Bodworth said that they couldn't afford to do some of these projects and they had to postpone others. So AR is on the back foot once again, but I do believe AR to be the dominant reality in the future. But it just has so many challenges to get over that are expensive and not that feasible right now. But they do plan on releasing their Hypernova glasses, which seem to be an elevated version of the Ray-Ban Stories, which includes a small HUD for displaying messages. Still not full-blown AR, but something that's pretty handy, might be helpful. And Bosworth did tweet saying that they were going to ship wrist wearables and AR glasses that bring completely new tech like EMG to market. The path to groundbreaking products is not a straight line, as is common in our industry. We iterate on multiple prototypes in parallel and shift resources as we learn. So that's what's happening right now. They're shifting resources as they learn that it's not feasible, but it sounds like this could be 2050 before we even get this damn thing. So let's talk about games and updates now, because there's some great things to get excited for. So I did receive this random package in the post. I didn't even know it was coming, and it turned out to be a Pistol Whip bundle that looks inspired by their new update, which is coming June 16th, called Contracts. It's like super John Wick as well. You have the gold coins, you have the contract. I think it's brilliant. So thank you to Cloudhead Games for that one. That is one of my favourite films. So this new update brings close combat weapons to the game: a tonfa, a sai, a kama, and a chakram. So you can then use these instead of using guns to shoot the enemies. It also includes more modifiers, so more shield and faster or slower bullet speeds for your enemies, which could change the the workout experience if you play Pistol Whip for that. The update also includes careers and contracts, which makes the gold coins that I got in the post more apparent. I see why they've added them now. So this will give you different objectives, daily, weekly, and monthly, to complete, and you gain emblems. This is going to keep the game feeling fresh. It saves you having to choose something to play as well, which is quite nice. And this update is going to be free as always, because Cloudhead Games love giving us free updates. So thank you guys. And as I said, this is coming June 16th. So there's a few games now coming to the Quest platform, and honestly, one of them I know for sure is absolutely fantastic. It's one of the most interesting VR games that I've ever played, and the next one and the ones after that look pretty sweet as well. So I'm going to start off with Fast Travel Games. They've just announced that they're partnering with Flathead Studios to publish one of their incredible games called VR1 to all major VR platforms. I did show this off on the channel not too long ago, and if you've played The Last Clockwinder, which recently released on Quest, it's the same similar concept, but there's more action. So you clone yourself, and you'll perform a bunch of actions like shooting a barrier and throwing some ammo clips to a certain location. That clone will then repeat those actions, so you end up watching a past version of yourself doing something to help the current present version of yourself do something else, which involves shooting or taking out enemies. It's a really fantastic concept. The game is amazing, has a brilliant cel-shaded art style, which often works really well on the Quest. I am a fan of that. And I can't wait to play this one again. It's actually really, really good. I can't recommend this one enough. The next game is Broken Edge from Trebuchet, and it's referring to the edge of the sword, the broken edge of the sword, because this is a multiplayer sword fighting game. It seems to have this watercolored animated art style that I think looks pretty cool and unique. It has different weapon classes, different weapons that have different abilities, so you can find out the style that suits you best and then engage in these one-to-one combat scenarios. Not like Iron Lights, where you have kind of this slow motion experience. You literally go toe-to-toe and try to improve your real-world sword skills against opponents all over the world. It looks like a great tournament-styled experience, and this is expected to drop later this year, not sure exactly when yet. Now, the Twilight Zone has a new mixed reality trailer which highlights some creepiness to expect when playing this game. There are items frozen in time, defying physics, demonized creatures, alien invasions. There even seems to be a Chernobyl and Matrix-like environment. They also highlighted that the game is going to be episodic in this trailer. It has 3 parts and story set in the same universe. There seems to be some tactical combat as well, so we get to shoot things, and I love action horror experiences. That is my favourite genre. Shout out to Lies Beneath. I love you. I can't wait for a sequel of that game if it ever happens. So this is dropping on the 14th of July, and if you know the Twilight Zone, you know it's a psychological thriller experience, and it's going to be super creepy. So let's hope they do it justice. And if you haven't seen the movie or the TV series, you may want to do some preparation. It might help the enjoyment of the title. If not, hopefully we're in for a great game either way. Finally, the last game I want to touch on, which honestly I wasn't expecting to be so dang excited for, is being published by Vertigo Games, a brilliant studio, and they have just dropped a gameplay trailer for something coming to the Quest 2 that is for mature audiences. The studio Mixed Realms, who made the incredibly impressive VR experience Sorrento, which you can play on PC VR or Quest as well, which I do recommend. It will give you a fantastic idea of what the combat is going to be like that they provide. And they've had years to improve on that combat since Sorrento for this title. So Hellsweeper VR is a roguelike first-person combat game where you'll take on otherworldly creatures, the undead. It looks super creepy, super gory, with intense, fast-paced action. You can wall run, you can do flips, there are even magical abilities. The naming is super fitting as you're cleaning up hell by taking out all of its creatures. The graphics as well. If this is a Quest trailer, because it does say coming to Quest and then they show this trailer, the graphics look amazing. I didn't even realise I was watching a Quest trailer at first. It looked that good. I think this is going to be a lovely, lovely gem coming to the Quest platform, and I cannot wait to play it. If you're watching, guys. So that's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I do expect the update, the version 41 update, to be out tomorrow. They always seem to drop on Mondays on a rolling basis, but it could be the following week as well. Just keep an eye out. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out massively. That road to 100k, it'll be a nice little wedding gift because I am getting married in a few weeks' time. Have a great week, guys. Happy gaming. Good day.